So let's make a digital version of this. Now, most spreadsheets don't do a very good job with BoxPlots, so we can't do it in Google Sheets. Excel does a crappy job of it too. What we're going to do is reach out to StatKey. To do that, we need all of the death rates. So we're just going to bring that into StatKey. So the first step is just copy your data, get it into StatKey. So I don't need the names of the countries, I just need the numbers, Control-C, and then StatKey, you can search for it, or maybe you have it bookmarked because we've used it last few classes. It's the website that accompanies the book. Again, we want to be at the StatKey page. One quantitative variable is what we're playing with at the moment. And we're just going to edit the existing data. Do that with your mouse, your keyboard, shift down arrow, delete, paste in your numbers. Before you hit OK, are these checkboxes appropriate? So let's see. I have death rate at the top, that's a header. So I definitely want this second checkbox. I don't have a first column identifying like each of these numbers for the countries. So I gotta uncheck that box. Always double check those, otherwise this will not come out right. And then I just want the box plot here. You cannot save this image directly, you've got to do a screenshot. So look up how to do it if you're on a Chromebook or a Mac. I'm on a Windows computer right now. Easiest way to do it on the Windows computer is snip. So go to the Windows menu, type snip. You'll either get snip and sketch or the snipping tool. They both work pretty similar. That's a previous one I did. I'm going to do a new one. It should gray out the screen, and then you can click and drag around what you want to keep. I want the box and the numbers. And for Google Sheets, it's good enough to copy it. If you were writing this into a post in Canvas, you would have to save it to upload it. Back to my spreadsheet. I'm just going to put that in the spreadsheet here. So I copied it with the snipping tool. Zoom out to make this happen. Let's paste it right underneath. Comes in pretty big. Now what I want to do is I want to take this scale 2, 4, 6, 8 down here, and I want it to match up with the scale I have here. So the 2 on the box plot should match the 2 here. The 16 on the histogram should match the 16 on the box plot. So this is clearly way too big. So shrink it down and then drag it up to try and line those up. So let's see, 16 is getting closer. So I've got the 16 almost lined up. So I'm trying to take this last vertical line and line it up with that. And then the 2, I need to get that over here. So I still need to make this smaller. And I think I'm about there. Trying to line up that 2, not bad. And the 16, a little bit smaller maybe. All right, that looks pretty good. So I've lined up my 16 with the edge of the 16 here, lined up my 2 with the 2 there, so I can move it back down. So here is my box plot. And what we'll see with a box plot is if we have a wide quarter, we should see shorter stacks. If we have narrow quarters, we should see taller stacks. So 25% of the data is crammed into this narrow range right there. So that means to cram people in there, we got to high-rise them, right? This right here is like living out in the country. That's 25% of the population, but they have room to spread out, so the stacks are smaller. So that is a graphical comparison allowing us to take 2 graphs, put them together for even more of a picture of how the data is distributed. What is this distribution of data? Hope this was helpful. Have a good day. Do good math. Bye-bye.